Brain bug!
When we mean by gratitude means like thank like whatever you have. Means when your mom gives you a chocolate ice cream or anything, just thank her like at least we got a chocolate ice cream. And
See, granted is something when you know swimming, so you enjoy it as a new experience for first 3 months. After 4 months, you say, I know this, I will do swimming. So you avoid experiencing that moment. You avoid taking that swimming as if you're doing the first time. If you really do that, that's like gratitude. You're taking that as new as it is. So everything is new. So granted is I know everything.
So whenever you're going to learn something new which you like, you'll be very curious and you be in that perfect moment. Yes, I want to do this, I want to do this. But once you get it, who will bother?
You should
I
have
already
that-
got it.
You should
So
have
what
that
next?
first time experience for all your actions, whatever you do.
Like a baby, when it walks the first time, it'll be very curious. It'll be very curious. It'll try walking. It'll be very interested. But when it grows up, when you were small, you were very happy that you're walking. You'll hold. You'll be very interested. Now, are you feeling happy that you're walking? Are you feeling very curious?
Most of them avoid knowing whether they are walking.
So that's just taking for granted.
Actions. What happens to your actions?
So your action just becomes like you avoid knowing what action you're doing. So if Satya is shaking his hand, you will be keep on talking to a person. You will do many actions. You avoid knowing you're doing that action and talking to them. You just know you avoid even knowing that you're talking. If they suddenly ask you what you spoke, what did he speak to you? You will.
They'll be completely unconscious and unaware. They'll be unable to experience that moment of shaking that hand, like she told. They'll be only interested in talking and doing some other action, so they'll be unaware of that action. Why? Because when you're talking and moving this hand, the thought pattern in your head is 4 things. Like those 4 things, you understand what they speak, and you'll be unaware of moving your hand. So that and what you understand and what you look at them, like they are wearing a sari and like they are going to put vibhuti, and you just speak to them, talk to them without you will be shaking your hand, you will be looking at their dress, and then you will be talking to them, and you will have some other ideas about them, that whether they are listening to us or they are going to listen to us, all these things, and you will be unaware of that moment.
So this actions are related to thoughts. So those thoughts are first understanding about yourself, what you know about you, and the second thing is what you know about others. Input from outside, from others. So the third thing is around you. So
For the humanity, society, and everything, and next the consciousness.
and the fourth
The
is the
cosmos.
Understanding
cosmos.
about
Just explain cosmos, spontaneity and intelligence.
So cosmos is spontaneity and intelligence.
So for example, Swamiji has spontaneity. So why does he need intelligence?
Why does
What does he need? Learning.
learn?
And why do he need learning? So he needs learning.
He needs learning for expansion.
Expanding.
See,
When you
so-
expand, then only you can have that spontaneity to
At Swamiji's age, when he was there, it was only based on the Sanskrit way of learning. But now
Now all the new ideas
yes.
like expansion
Expansion,
of laptops,
yes.
iPods, and now Swamiji is talking through that. But in the early age of
Vivekananda's period, there was 0 laptops. Everything was on his brain, into his brain. So now, if there was a debate between R. Swamiji and Swami Vivekananda, so Swamiji will be talking about the laptop to Vivekananda, and Vivekananda will be learning about them. So the cosmos is continuously updating because everyone is an independent existence. So
it keeps on expanding.
Expanding.
So that because everyone is independent intelligence, they add up their points to it, and slowly it starts expanding.
So creativity is the base for everything. Like whatever you do. So first generation, they thought that okay, for making the cake, you need to have this bread mold.
Yeah,
then you
flour
need to
and-
have flour.
and
Then you
milk
need to have the
creams.
chocolate. So after that, some people maybe who are more like they want
Who
to
got click inside them.
some clicks
So
inside
they
them.
took the ideas from first generation and added more like toppings and other things.
So their creativity, they added their own creativity.
And then
why
some
not we
people-
add some tulsi leaves or whatever in the cake? Okay, let us add some strawberries and see. So it becomes a new creation, and then the next generation again it changes. Why don't
It
we add
takes the ideas from
strawberry,
us.
mango, and shape it into different shapes, triangle? So like that it keeps on expanding, and then the cosmos keeps
Because
on
of this,
expanding.
even the cosmos has to keep
That's
on
how the technology has also expanded so vast that each person put their
Own
clicks,
ideas,
clicks,
creativity.
and their individual so their own view of that. So because of that, now we have gotten such a beautiful thing of all ideas about the internet and things. So we have so many things and choice. So we can just go put our, if you just creativity, and now it just expands. So it's very nice.
It's awarding to be
Everything
that
is an
only
independent
we.
So how is it related to action?
So action is
How is this
Because
related
it
to
is
action?
it's the thought flow with which the creativity comes. Because if you will be creative, then only the action which you're doing can come out. So like from in Vivekananda's period, there was zero mobiles, internet, and everything. The thought flow and the independent intelligence increased, and the creativity started to explode. So like that only the mobiles, laptops, and everything came out. So the action came out. The thought flow inside came out as creativity, outside from
as
like
a action.
Bef-
Change the thought and the action change.
So when you're suppose angry, no. So when you're angry, suddenly someone says you're angry, you have to change it. So immediately you get the click and you change it. Okay, I'll not be angry from now. Just leave it, and then you just become normal. Just become normal. Okay, I'll be happy.
Will that action be possible without
Yes,
changing
yes.
the thought?
Without changing the thoughts, it's impossible.
So what do you change in your thoughts for the action to change?
We change the whole thought pattern. Suppose now we have the thought pattern that if we get irritated only, someone is going to listen to us. So immediately some other thought pattern comes and strikes us. Okay, we'll
What
say
is that thought pattern?
like if you,
Others words and
So
Why
others
others' words are appealing?
because we have seen someone that if we talk rudely,
Why others' words is hurting you?
because we accept it, because we
Why does others' words hurt us?
others words hurt us because we accept what they're telling us.
like what they tell us, we make it our thought, and we constantly think about it again and again. So it becomes our thought pattern.
If somebody tells you you're good, that means that time you'll behave like good and everything. When somebody tells you're bad, you'll take that, you'll accept that, and you'll take it inside, you'll behave like that. Because you'll believe yourself like that.
Okay, why do we get hurt is that when we are doing something very interesting inside you. So when that just gets click inside you, you just
It is your problem.
it's your problem, and you just turn around
Because you accept what they told, so it's your problem to suffer because of that.
Suffering is because
Because suffering is because of you. Because how you perceive their words is the way you are.
suppose if someone is scolding you and you just listen, okay, what is there? They are going to anyhow help us only. Cosmos is expressing in this way. So just okay. Yesterday they were talking to us in a very nice, peaceful way. So today the cosmos is expressing in a very rude way. Okay, so what? Anyhow they are going to express the same thing only.
Let the
So
cosmos
they are part of
Because they're part of us, we have more compassion.
all
are
are same
one.
energy.
Because we all are connected through the Ananda Gandha. Like chains are connected from one chain to the other chain. Like that, we are connected through the
Anandagandha.
Ananda Gandha.
So for example, your hand is there and your leg is there. Why would you avoid comparing? Like your leg, it can only walk, but your hands, it can do many things. It can make, it can draw and everything. Why do you avoid comparing between your hands and legs? Because you feel that that's a part of your body. Because everything you feel that's a part of your body. But why do you compare between people like you and somebody?
You think only this is you. You put
You
just
make a frame out of yourself.
out of it. Just think this is you, and everything
Everything
else
others is
is
something
others.
else.
Part
Yeah,
of-
let him
and
go
you
to
resist
wherever
them. you think only about yourself and I want to be about others. When you think everyone's part of you, you'll have more compassion and you start expanding.
You'll become bigger. You'll make bigger frames.
So at one level, when you keep on increasing,
The frame
following
breaks.
these truths and keep on increasing, at one stage it will come that the frame totally disappears.
That time you'll go to the 7G.
Do we know how much big is the cosmos? Can we put a frame? It's just as simple as that. So you are so everything is you, just you.
Just be focused on you.
Yes.
Yes, imagine if there are 0 people in the world except you. Will you have any greed, fear, angry, anything?
So zero thing except you. Only you are there. No food, zero anything. Then what do you think? Oh, I don't know.
You'll really feel insecure.
So
So just be focused on you instead of focusing on
focusing
others.
on others. Everything is within you. That's all. Simple.
Nityananda.
Contact us at neducation@nityananda.org.